Hey everybody, how are you tonight? This is Darla with Stampa with Chaos. I haven't had a video in the last couple days. It's been flipping super crazy busy. Had a great weekend, just ran though. Last night I took the night off and didn't do anything. I watched my show, The Voice. And so I thought I better get on it tonight and get some stuff done. I am leaving on Thursday morning with the girls. We're going to the Pinners Conference in Idaho. So I'm really excited for that. So you'll probably see some picture overload of Pinners. It's so much fun. If you don't know what that is, it's like Pinterest on your computer, but it's a big conference. And so they have all these classes set up you can sign up for. You can buy the kit so that you can do along with the class as she teaches it. They have a great big vendor place set up. It's just a lot of fun. So there's a friend of mine and her daughter and her other friend, and then me and 3 of the girls were able to go. So I'm really looking forward to it. Today I want to talk about simple card making or simple scrapbooking. But I'm going to go a little bit further than the simple, but I will show you the simple at first. Well, kind of the simple, I guess. So when you start, some of the harder parts that I have on making cards is color coordination. So there's like 3 kind of different things you need to do. The first thing is you need to decide what kind of card you want to make. You're going to make a birthday. Is it for a man? Is it for a woman? You know, go through all that rigmarole. So once you get it figured out, then you want to figure out your colors. Like, do they have a favorite color? Do, the paper that you had already picked out, does it have a certain color that you know you're going to use? Late night crafting, here goes coffee. You know what that means. So once you get your color coordination figured out, then you can keep going, go on a little bit further and figure out, what stamp set am I going to use? So it doesn't always have to be really involved. It can be simple. You can just do simple cards with just paper and 1 stamp set to start with. So what I'm going to show you is, I think what I'm going to do is I will show you, because I could do it this way. No, because I don't do simple. This is simple, but it's a little jazzed up, but not too bad. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to do a little bit of a simpler card, but I need a birthday card for a special girl that turned 5 years old today. So little Miss Avery turned 5, and I got to drop off her birthday gift tomorrow. So I thought, I need to do a card for her. And she is another one of the littles. It's really funny. I don't push the kids to come to me, especially when they're little. When they're like 1 and 2 and they're learning to walk, if they want to come running up to you, that's great. But if they don't, I don't force it. I never have, and I never will. Well, Avery, there's a few of them that have always been a little standoffish when they were littler. Well, Avery, up until last year, she has stood way off from me. It's kind of funny. And now when we're together, she's like, she'll hold my hand, she'll sit on my lap, so she's come a long way. So she's just a cute little bug in a rug though. So anyways, I wanted to use this paper. This is our DSP paper called Kiddin Around. And I cut up the sheet of paper already, but this is what it's got: double-sided paper. And I usually keep the piece of paper that tells me everything about it. And for some reason, that one snuck away from me. So I had to grab the magazine. But it's got let's see. So the suite came with, I'll hold it up. It comes with the double-sided, of course. So you've got the little kids, and then you have the back side that goes as well. And it came with the dies and the stamp set. And then it also came with the doodads down here. So I actually used one of these for Miss Kinley the other day. So I wanted to use this little girl right here. Avery's got shortish, blondish brown hair. and I just thought she was super cute. So the way I picked my colors was I knew I wanted to use this DSP paper. So then I went to figure out what colors to back it in. She's got some purple. She has some of our, looks like our shaded spruce, or maybe even a little bit of evening evergreen darker. This to me looks like Calypso Coral, or maybe our Poppy Parade. And then she's got a little bit of our yellow and stuff over here. So there's a whole bunch of different colors you could go with. So when I pulled out, because my little card tells me exactly what it coordinates with. So when I pull out the book, it'll show you down here at the bottom the colors that are in this paper set. So it uses Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Pool Party Berry, Burst, and Fresh Freesia. Well, I'm going to use the Calypso Coral for my base card. So that's how I kind of picked that. And then I'm going to do very, very simple. I took, so I cut my base of my Calypso Coral 8.5 by 11. I scored at 4 1/4, just a normal regular card. And then I took a piece of basic white, which was 5 1/4 by 4, but I ran it through our embossing folder called the Eyelet 3D. Can you see this? So this is now my first favorite, and my other first favorite went down to my second favorite. I absolutely love this embossing folder. You can actually use either side. So one side is concaved and the other side is out. Love, 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 love this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to adhere that down. Now, if you were to do a card, simple stamping, that did not have, my dad's Christmas ornament, I hang in here with me. Do you remember I showed you these? But it's kind of shade me, so I gotta take her down for a minute. So anyways, so simple stamping would be, you would just use a piece of white cardstock. We're going to go a little more than simple, because I do have an embossing machine, and I went ahead and I used the 3D embossing folder, the Eyelet 3D, and I went ahead and did that. So we're going to go ahead and adhere that down. I am out of my mono air permanent adhesive that I love so well. So I'm going to try to use this one. And I think I'm going to have to go to the glue, because I just don't think I can make that work. And it's just frustrating as heck. These are Tombow as well, but they don't. There, maybe I just don't do it right. Okay, hold it straight up. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I don't like it as well. It's really stringy, clingy. Blah. This is the one I like, and it comes with refills, and I get it off of Amazon. Don't tell the Stampin' Up! Police, they'll turn me in. Okay, so we're going to adhere that down. So like I said, if you were doing simple stamping, didn't have an embossing machine, just wanted to make card out of paper, this is what you could do. You just put a plain white one down. Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is I took the Dandy Design DSP, and I've showed you this paper before because I used it on the little explosion boxes that I made. So here's some of it. So I took that and I made strips. Now, this is double-sided paper. Isn't that cool? So all of our designer series paper is double-sided. So what I'm going to do is I cut out 3 strips, and I went 1 inch wide by 4 1/4 long. Okay, so let's see if I can get this to tack down. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to eyeball it. And I'm going to put the first one down, kind of. I don't want to, I'm just going to lay it on there. And then I'm going to put the third one down. I'm going to get my little markings, and then this one will slide. So if I need to go a little bit wider, I can, right? If you push it down and tack it down, you're in for it. So let's try that. You could definitely use a ruler, figure it out, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm not that into it. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and slide this over just a little bit more, and I'm going to stick it down because that's about what it looks like. Okay, you can always, and I'm a little bit crooked. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't pop it down all the way. Woohoo! Okay, let's try this. Okay, that looks like it's up a little high. Alrighty. I did not make this card before, so this is the first time I'm making it. I'm going on a whim. I kind of put it out in my mind. Oh, I don't want that one down yet. I kind of put it in my mind what I wanted. And so we're just going to go for it. Okay. And then the third one, we're going to stick right here. I love these colors and this paper. Like love, love. It's just a happy, to me, it's a happy paper. It's a happy DSP. Okay. I think they're good enough. So now we're going to lay them down flat. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is I cut out using our layering circle dies. They nest within each other. So I used the bigger one for the Calypso Coral, and then the smaller one for cut her out. I had to cut a square out. I cut a square out here, and then I used the die to fit it through the embossing machine and cut her out. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick her down. And I was thinking about popping her up, but I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna lay her flat. If you did not have layering dies, you could even, I saw this today and I'm like, you are so stinking smart. These people are so smart. I'm going to go up because we're going to put ribbon. Oh, we were supposed to put ribbon down. Dang nabbit. Okay, I can still do it. You can use the inside of a tape for a perfect circle. You can use the size of a quarter or a 50-cent piece if you use a smaller one. You could use something like this and go around it. You don't always have to use the die cutting machine. So that's what's kind of cool about simple stamping is it's simple. It doesn't require a whole bunch of stuff to make it happen. I'm going to tell you, it's nice having this stuff to make it happen. But you don't have to. You can start off just with a stamp block, an ink pad. And this DSP, you know how many different cards you could make with a package of DSP? A lot. A lot, a lot. Okay, so this is Calypso Coral. I'm trying to see what kind of, if this is, yeah. I like this ribbon because it's really skinny. Size matters to me. I like small. Don't laugh, but I do. I got tiny hands. Well, I got tiny chunky hands. How's that? I like the small tape runners. I like the small. You've heard me say that before. Okay. Let's see if we can make this little thing happen right. Okay. Then I saw a really cute little trick today. We're going to try it. I'm not going to promise anything. But she tied. Okay. I'm going to leave that for now. She took a piece of our baker's twine, and I'm going to use white since that's our colors. We're going to try it. I'm not sure if it's going to work, and I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. And she cut, and I like to double my baker's twine, remember, because I like it thicker. She took and she tied another bow through this. You guys, I am forever learning. Okay, so then she went, and we're going to try this. I'm not going to promise anything. Okay, we're going to tie another bow on top. I like to tie the knot because it makes it stay a little bit better. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's kind of cute. So you end up with, and I'm going to adjust my little bows here and my little bow here. I should have put this over probably in the middle of the card a little bit further. And then we're going to clip strings. On both sides. Yeah, I don't know. It was really cute on the video I watched. I think mine just is not laying like it's supposed to. Oh, there. Maybe I just... Okay, let me use some glue dots and get it to lay down. Isn't she cute? I love this paper. And it all just kind of coordinates. I will say I think that probably is one of the hardest things for me, is to figure out what papers to use and what coordinates, and it's not all easy for me. And if you go on to Google, you know, Google is my best friend. I don't like AI. I don't know what the heck AI is, but it is driving me bonkers on Facebook. I can tell you that right now. But if you go on Google and you Google, oh, shoot. What's the name of it? I'll think of it in a minute. Templates. Card templates or card sketches. On Google, you can go on there and you can find tons of ideas for cards. And if you're a scrapbooker, it works out great because you just make it on a bigger scale, right? You just make it a little bit bigger than the one that you're using. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of pretty. That's kind of this is our new in colors. And he's a backed pearl trio. That's kind of sparkly. No. I got lots of doodads. We like doodads. No. No. That one's not bad. Let me keep looking here real quick, and then I'm going to get into the stamping part. So in reality, you would not have to buy, the only thing that you would use on this, ooh, these are kind of cute. They kind of sparkle. Right now you haven't even stamped. You have, it's paper. It's paper and glue and some ribbon. So to me, that is called simple stamping. That is very simple stamping. That's too bright. I didn't think about doodads when I... Yeah, it's too bright. Ooh, what about those? I don't know what that color is. That little pinkish one. Would that work, do you think? Ooh, that one would work. Okay, let's see what we think. All right, let's just pop a couple of these on here. You don't need to. You could leave it just the way it is. But we're just gonna add a little bit to it. It's got a little bit of sparkle. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna move it over here though. One. I need one in the middle. 2. How about there? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm not sure I'm sold on the bow. But there's the outside part. So cute. Now I'm going to take a piece of basic white cardstock and I cut it to 5 1/4 by 4. I did not, what do you call it? Emboss it, because I'm going to stamp on it. And we are going to take just a strip of paper, which is 1 inch by 5 1/4. And we're just going to adhere it right there. You could do that. You could put it down here. You could put top and bottom, but we're going to do it down the side. I think Kinley or Avery's the only one this year that is actually they don't do a graduation at their school, but moving out of what they call what we call kindergarten, they call something else. She goes to a different school, but so I got to get her little end of the year gift put together too. I'll tell you, April and May is just between birthdays, graduations, Mother's Day. Birthdays are huge in our family. Huge, huge, huge. Now, this is called the Simply Said stamp set. This is one stamp set that you could buy that you could use for just about anything. It's got birthday, it's got a thanks, it's got a hello, it's got a happy birthday, let's celebrate thinking of you, yay, and just a note. This would be a really good starter stamp set. And then we are going to stamp, I believe, probably in the Calypso Coral. But I think I'm going to probably stamp off. Sorry about that. I have to get my stamp set. And she doesn't read. Let's see. Maybe we'll just put, I'm going to put birthday wishes. A mom's probably going to have to read it to her. But I like the font. So, oh, you know what? I have a grandkid. What's this one say? This is another good one, Cling Stamp Set, a grandkid. I use this one a lot as well. I honestly think I'm going to use that happy birthday because she should be able to read that. It's kind of wonky font. So it would go with like a kid font. So let's try that one. Yeah, let's try this one and see what we can come up with. And I am not adhering the white until I get it stamped because every time I try to cheat it, I end up having to rip it out because I messed up. So, and because I didn't do this card before, I'm not even sure I'm going to like it. Okay, so we're going to stamp on here and then I'm going to stamp off because I want to see. Do you like the, can you see, do you like the darker? Actually, the darker looks pretty good. I think I'm going to stick with the darker. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to make sure we don't have any messes around the edge because sure enough, see all that? If you don't push down exactly right, it will get onto your paper. Okay. Okay. And we'll just kind of do it the best that I can do, I guess, and hope for the best. There we go. That turned out cute. And then we're just going to adhere it. And we've got a super simple, easy birthday card that you could definitely make with just paper, one stamp set, and a stamp and a ink pad. I'm like, it's upside down. I'm tired. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that there. I have some, I'm running a type of a special. So they're challenging us to beat ourselves from last April. And I'm almost there. And so anybody that purchases $25 gets a ticket. Anybody that purchases $50 gets 2 tickets, plus they get a free embellishment. And anybody that spends over the $50, like the $100, then they get the tickets, the embellishment, and a ribbon. And so the tickets come in $25 increments. So the beginning of May, I will pull out, and this started back when I had my classes back in April. So anybody that went to the class and purchased or whatever, you're in there too. So I will put everybody's name in a bucket and I will pull out a name, and you not only get your prizes for the helping me get to my goal, but then you also win the little basket. So that's going on. And as of May 1st, our new little catalog, I can't share the pages, they said, comes out and you're actually able to order it. And all of my customers, I believe, have the catalog in their hot little hands. If you did not get one and you're interested in one, please, please, please reach out to me and I will get one sent off to you. What else? Oh, the one thing that is, we've had a lot of complaints about the catalogs. I personally like it. I use the computer a lot though, so I don't just solely go on the catalog, but they have like different things in here that we didn't have before. They have like a color wheel, which I love. They have on page 22, they have different sketches. So like the sketch that we just did right here, I told you could get on the computer and print it off. They have like on that page 22, there's like 20, I think they said 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 different little card sketches, little card designs to help you out. What else? I believe they have a new starter kit, which I will find out about and get that posted because I just heard about that today. That's a lot, working full time and then trying to keep up on all their details. There's a lot happening with it. So, but anyways, I love it. It's fun. It keeps me out of jail, keeps me out of trouble, keeps me sane, actually. You would think I would enjoy being bored, but I don't. I have to keep busy. Otherwise, I get in my head. So here we go again. Happy birthday for little Avery. And there we go. Super easy, super cute, super simple. If you're interested in stamping, you don't have to go full bore. You don't. You know, you could actually even, you could even just get a black stamp pad if you wanted to. I got something in my eye. Anyways, that's it for tonight. I hope you guys have a fantastic day tomorrow. And this is Darla with Stampin' with Chaos. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.